sus. Xylee tweeted comparing it to the Cosmo article. This is an Azalea Banks meme where I don't know who she was originally saying this to, but I just edited to say Vanity Fair because I thought it was funny. So Vanity Fair had tweeted and were like, the longer this drags out, the less people know what's going on. And Jesus Crust, of course, the ever so reliable, I don't know who this is, I beg to differ, the longer it drags out, by the way, they've deleted all these tweets and then retweeted them again, like tweeted them again, once we had all given our backlash, so then we would have to go out of our way to give the backlash again, so to the general public it looks like the article's coming across good, which, by the way, is tweaking the public's response to an article that's coming against me, which again, going out of your way to further frame. The longer it drags out, the more evidence seems to come to light. All this article has done was show that Colleen has some friends in high places. Too bad, anyone paying attention knows that she is a POS. People are saying Colleen Ballinger wrote this, and then I tweeted this.
There we go.
I go, the entire article was talking about how I have malicious intent towards Colleen, and I watch her every move, and by the way, they were like, he built his channel, like, hundreds of thousands of views, like, over the months and stuff. And you know what's so funny? In reviewing something that I talked about earlier, obviously I had to, counter the things. Actually, shout out Shane Dawson. Because the time period they're talking about on my YouTube channel was during, Shane Dawson's, big thing. Where I was making videos on Shane, and making videos on Jeffrey, and making videos on James. So, there was no Colleen things at that time. So they're lying, again.
Round one. Fight. Come back and get credit for the work you put in at Purdue Global. With your experience and college credit, your degree may be up to 75% complete. Start your comeback at Purdue Global, Purdue's online university for working adults. Apply now.
By the way, so they're trying to paint it as, without Colleen I wouldn't have those views, which again, statistically is wrong, because I have, like, 90 million views on my channel, and I have over, like, 1,000 videos. And what they're saying is factually wrong. However, they're painting it in a way as, like, my entire job day in, day out was, like, for the past, 5 years, it's just been a video every single day about Colleen. Which, again, factually wrong, and is proven wrong by just going on my channel, which, again, is a statement that is incredibly wrong about me and is trying to ruin my reputation. So, then I go on and say, they want to talk about me having malicious intent over her? Then why was Colleen in group chats past the year of 2020 in the new Weenies chat saying shit like this about me? Do any of you have any proof of him talking bad about me, or wanting to expose me prior to this? Because the girls of Weenies let me know that Colleen Ballinger was trying to gather as much information about me as possible, and they gave her nothing because, guess what? I wasn't. I never was malicious towards Colleen. I was the most loyal person to her, so she was actively going out of her way begging and pleading people to find information about me, wanting to expose her, and they gave her nothing. But I have all this evidence, and if you talk about the folder that we have yesterday, of her keeping up with my every move, if you had reached out to me for comment, I would have given you all that information. Andrew Quintana. So then we go on. Paige responds, who wrote the article about the Huffington Post, and says, why did you write that my article didn't do its due diligence? I did my due diligence. This is such bullshit, which is also just crazy. Look, all the journalists. Kelsey, who I love, they're violently wrong. Kat, I adore, it's condescending and wrong. Ellie as well, this is bullshit. Steven, completely uncalled for in there. Like, the journalists are criticizing this new journalist. Like, they're all like, what the fuck did you just do? But also, they're saying that Paige's article didn't do its due diligence, even though, didn't Paige interview all of us? Did Vanity Fair interview anyone except for Colleen's lawyers? Nope. So then we go on, and we have people saying about their contact information because he was trying to run and hide on social media. It does not work like that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it does not work like that. You cannot do something like this, block me, and then run away. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that at all. It does not work like that. So, Xander put online and was like, people have been DMing me asking if Vanity's article is defamation of character against Adam. First of all, I'm still in the process of getting my JD, but let's look at the 4 characteristics needed. Number 1, false statement reporting to be a fact. Vanity reached out to Colleen's lawyers and reported on it as a fact, and, you know, could hold water against this, as well as Andrew indicating that Adam was lollygagging with the underwear and sending pictures of him in them. And the biggest part is Andrew's claim that no sexual crime has been committed, and how he brushed aside and acted as if Johnny didn't receive also nude photos of Trisha. He refused to even name Trisha. Number 2, publication and communication of that to a third person. This is tricky. Communication between Vanity Fair and Colleen's lawyers would have been phoned in order to see what was said. Number 3, fault amounting to negligence. Refusing to reach out to any of the victims and only reaching out to Colleen is being very... the negligence is there of its own right. Also, the lack of research presented can arguably be attributed to that, as well as an example would be refusing to acknowledge that grooming is only sexual, and then hyper-fixating on that single-bag claim of blackface. Number 4, damages and harm caused to the party affected. Yes, Adam could easily prove by that his reputation and believability in the public sphere has been smeared because of this article. Since this is written...
I gotta focus. Are you fucking serious? No! Ah! Like, I can't fucking hit anyone. Oh! 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 Oh!